What's going on, guys? This is Andrew Chicken and welcome back to another Minecraft video, and in this one we're going to be checking out something very cool. No, it's not that thing behind me. It is a new Minecraft elevator that looks pretty cool, and it's also very simple to create. Well, I wouldn't say very simple, but it is pretty easy to make. And I'm on the creative server on Sapphire. Oh, great, I broke a block. Oops. I'm on the creative server of Sapphire Dimensions, the server that I play on all the time. I will leave a link to that in the description, and I'll also leave a link to the channel of the guy that created this. I don't know if he has any videos or not, but his name is Modertoris. He came up with this design, and I'm going to show you guys how to build it, because this thing is pretty sick. So if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to drop a like on it. Let's try to get 3 likes on this video. All your support is very greatly appreciated. And yeah, let's go ahead and get straight into this. So Pikachu over there is watching us as we go into this elevator, and press the up arrow real quick. You cannot go down from the first floor, so you can't send this thing into the ground, which is a really neat feature. See, I'm pressing the button, absolutely nothing happens. And but if we press this up arrow right here, let me get inside of here real quick. Press the up button, watch as we get teleported through here. It glitches me through the blocks, which is kind of cool, but just simply because my computer can't keep up with it, even though it's a new computer. It's just like it glitches, but that's fine because now we're on the second floor, and we can't go up from this second floor like that, so we can't do that. But we can send this bad boy back down, and yeah, it doesn't update because the pistons are moving, but once the pistons stop moving, it's gone, and now it's back down here. So that's pretty cool. And as you can see back here, the redstone is it looks kind of complicated with all the repeaters and stuff, but it's fairly simple. It's a piston feed tape. I always end up saying that wrong. End up saying it like fist and feed tape or something like that. You have a piston feed tape connected to some repeaters and some timings and whatnot. It's pretty neat. And then the stuff down here looks too complicated, but it's also fairly simple. It's in a way kind of repetitive. So yeah, let's go ahead and get straight on with building this thing. Alright, so I went ahead and I got onto a world right here, and this is actually from a recording I made previously, but the sound file got all jumbled up and was really long, and I didn't feel like editing it. So here I am recording again, and because I figured out how to get the screen recorder to finally record microphone. It's a long story, but so I have this over here right here just for reference because this model works. So just for reference if I need to do stuff, because I'm bound to forget something and make a mistake. So the resources you're going to need for this build are right down here. You're going to need a crap ton of everything, except you're only going to need 2 droppers and 4 hoppers, but everything else you're going to need quite a few of. So you're going to need quite a bit of redstone dust, redstone repeaters, redstone comparators. These are droppers, not dispensers. Keep that in mind. These have to be droppers. Sticky pistons, and of course a block of your choice. I'm going to be using lime wool just to put all the redstone on, but that's not what I'm going to be building this out of. And also, real quick, I'm going to be making the parts of the sticky, the piston, I can't say this thing right. The piston feed tape. I'm going to be making out of yellow wool to clarify that from the wall, which is going to be black, just so you can see which parts are the feed tape and which parts are the wall. And but you can change those to whatever block you want to once you're finished with the build. So this platform down here needs to be 2 blocks down from the floor, and it also needs to be 9 by 8. So it's a pretty big build on the bottom, but once you've got all the stuff on the bottom, then you just need a little bit of space back here to build up to the top and build all that stuff up there. You can see it back there. So and let's go ahead and start in the corner right here. So this is the back right corner right here. So go ahead and make this sort of U shape back here. And down here we're going to want to place redstone dust and then cover that up. We're never going to see it again. Bye. And then we're going to go ahead and place a comparator in right here with redstone on these 3 blocks, and then some redstone repeaters on 4 ticks delay. And then coming off of this repeater, so this should be back from your redstone. I fell off. Back from your redstone block like that. Just place a repeater like that. And I'm looking over at this while I do this. You want to go ahead and place your first monostable circuit of several. Be prepared to make several monostable circuits. It's basically just a sticky piston like this with a block on top of it and a repeater running through it. Very, very simple. You want to go ahead and place redstone coming out of that, and then a repeater right here. I believe this is what is this? 2 ticks delay. Yeah, I didn't memorize this, guys. And then a repeater right there with a piston facing upward like this. This should be directly underneath your elevator door right here, underneath your feed tape. And then you can go ahead and place a block right here, redstone right there, with another monostable circuit right here, second of many. And then you can place a block right there with a repeater, and then a piston coming out of that facing towards your elevator like that. And then that you got the first part done. Congratulations, yay. And then we can go ahead and after that we'll get our droppers and hoppers out, our very small supply of that. Go ahead and place a dropper right here, and then right here go ahead and place another dropper, and then place 2 hoppers going into this one through the side, so that this one is facing this dropper is facing into the hopper. And then do the same thing right over here like this. And then we can go ahead and create the second side, which is going to be the piston right down here and the piston over here that are also going to be controlling our feed tape. This is going to make it go the opposite direction, I believe. I'm not sure. I don't know the mechanics of this too well, but I know that it works, so that's good. So we can go ahead and place somewhat of an inverse, I believe. Yeah, this is basically an inverse of what we just did to an extent. So we want to go ahead and place this down right here, redstone dust right there, with a block on top of that. Go ahead and place a comparator outside of that. Don't turn it on like I just did there. And go ahead and place 2 repeaters going out like that, and then place a block on top of that with redstone right there, and then a block like that with redstone right there. I think that's how I did it. Yeah, I'm so bad at this. And then we can go ahead and let me look at this real quick. I forgot how I did this a couple hours ago. So all right. So then we have 2 more monostable circuits right there. So you want to go ahead and what was that block off of? Right. Okay. So off of your comparator block, I'm sorry guys. Off of your comparator block, go ahead and place a repeater set to 3 ticks delay. Then put a monostable circuit right here. Then another repeater set to 2 ticks with yet another one of these. And then finally a repeater right there, block right there, and there with redstone on it. And then run that into this block. Place a piston off of that block, and then off of this monostable circuit right here, go ahead and place a repeater with a piston up, facing up. Stupid piston. There we go. And yeah, there we go. So that's the second part of it complete. So now we've basically got the bottom part done. We just have to hook up the pistons that are going to be extending up and activating all that stuff. And also, real quick, we need to put some stuff inside of these droppers. You need non-stackable items, so like a diamond sword or something like, and basically anything in here except for arrows would do nicely, or a tool. And what you need to do is count how many blocks high it is until your ceiling. So in this instance we have 1, 2, 3, and then go ahead and count this block as well, so 4. And that's how many non-stackable items you're going to need to put in your dispenser, because that's basically going to push this whole feed tape up 1, 2, 3 through there, 4 blocks. So this block would travel right here, 1, 2, 3, and then right to here, which is where we need it to be. So down here in this dropper right here, you want to make sure it's the dropper on the right. Go ahead and put in your diamond swords, or whatever the heck you're using. I don't think you'd want to use diamond swords for this in survival, but if you're in creative, what the heck, go ahead. You're fancy. And then we have that, and then we can go ahead and link up these pistons right here. So we want to go ahead and place a block right there, and then a block right here. Place your sticky pistons on these. Almost put pistons there like I did the last video. That screwed the entire thing up royally. And then you need 14, assuming you're building this with 2 rooms that have 3 block gap between the floor and the ceiling, you're going to want 14 slime blocks. Now, depending on how big your ceiling is, you might need more or less if you have like a small little 2 block wide high space. And there's also a limit to how many blocks these feed tapes can push. So if you have like a 10 block gap between the floor and the ceiling, I'd just forget doing this entire project because it's not going to work. But if you have smaller rooms, like if you have a 3 or 4 block high ceiling, then you should be fine. And that's what most houses are. So yeah, this will work for most places. So we can go ahead and place in our slime blocks 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think that's, yeah, that's 7 blocks tall. And then on this one as well, not on the side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blocks tall like that. And then you need some redstone blocks. You only need 2 of them. One over there and 2. And then you need some immovable objects, like obsidian. Where is obsidian? There it is. Alright, so then obsidian right here and here. So this should be 1 block taller than your ceiling, this obsidian right here. And as you can see, this would be our ceiling. So yes, it's 1 block taller. And then we can go ahead and place in the rest of our stuff. So I'm going to have to go over here and look at this real quick, because I don't remember this part either. Alright, so need a monostable circuit right here, right off the bat. Go ahead and place one in right there. Place one in right there. There we go. Place some redstone dust like that, and that should activate whenever you hook that up. So, yeah, there we go. And then you need, gradually just peeking over, you need some repeaters coming off of here. I believe it's 4 and then 3. Is that right? Yes, that is right. Hey, I can remember stuff. Good job. And then another monostable circuit right here coming off of that. And then I believe you're done on that side. All you need to do is put in your repeaters going into the pistons. So like this and this. And these two are sideways, the ones coming in on this side. And then on this one, you want to go ahead and put in some repeaters like this, set to 2 ticks. And put a monostable circuit right here, and then go over a little bit, place in some redstone dust right here, and I'm totally not cheating. 2 ticks right there, 2 tick repeater, and then your monostable circuit right here. And then you can go ahead and place in your repeaters. I believe there are repeaters right here. Let me go look. I'm cheating. Oh, wait, no. This one's supposed to be vertical. Oops. Alright, so, yeah. Repeaters going in like this. Need to change this one to a vertical piston because I'm an idiot. I didn't pay attention to that. Let's do that. Then your horizontal piston goes right there. And then off of this repeater, you go ahead and place your vertical one. And then you should be finished. I think so, unless I missed something, which I didn't. I don't think I did. So we can go ahead and fill in our feed tape right here. So, oh, doing that wrong. You need to go ahead and cover up these pistons right here, and then just build up until you reach this piston right here. Then build over, and leave a gap of air right here. This is very, 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 did I mention very, important. If you don't leave a gap of air right here, the whole entire thing will not work. So leave a gap of air there, and then continue to place your blocks up like this, and then until you have a completed feed tape, and then we can go ahead and hook up our input points of power. And I just dropped that. Great. Give me my red wool. There we go. All right. So we need to go ahead and bring some some wool over here like this, and basically just need to link these up to the different floors. What did I just... oh, there we go. Alright, so go ahead and cover all of these with redstone. Now these are going to link up to the buttons for the up sequence. So we're going to have a button powering this block and a button powering this block, which are both going to power the sequence that activates this dropper. So if we go ahead and cover that with redstone as well, and then we can go ahead and get some buttons. I need buttons. Where are the buttons? Give me buttons right now. There we go. Go ahead and put an up button right here and an up button right there. And then we can do the same thing for the down buttons right here on the other side. Let me just go look at how we do that real quick. Yeah, okay. So go ahead and place stuff like this and bring that over and down. I believe it's, yeah. Alright, so like this, and then bring this over like that, and then just cover everything with redstone once again. All of this needs to be redstone dust. Got stripy blocks. And then we can go ahead and, real quick, back here, you need to put some blocks back at, I just opened that, meant to place a block. You need to put some blocks back here just so you don't fall through the elevator. That would suck, just fall through the back of the elevator into the shaft. Imagine how many people that would kill if that happened in real life. So to prevent deaths from happening, go ahead and put that back there. And then we need some signs to go ahead and label these buttons. Just so people don't get confused. Now, if you really want to be a troll face, you could put a sign right here for the down button that says up, but we're not going to do that. Going to label it down and do the same thing right here. Up, and then up right here, and then down right here. All right, so moment of truth. Let's find out if I built this thing right. No, if not, well, sorry, I made a mistake. So let's go ahead and go down here. Down button should not work at all. All right, well, we got that part right. Up button up here should not work, or actually it should work because we're bringing it. Or wait, would it work? This button shouldn't work either. Right, that's what shouldn't work. And then the up button should bring this up. So I see movement. I see movement. Hey, it's the elevator, and this actually works. It's probably because I'm on a single player world. It might glitch on a multiplayer world. I'm not sure, but we actually saw that move up, which is really cool. So yeah, this works. And then up button should not work. There we go. It doesn't work. Down button should bring it down, and there it goes down into the floor. Ah, I fell. I meant to fly. Look at that. And we can ride it up, boom, 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 going up, and there we go. So that is a very nice looking elevator. Very well functioning, looks pretty nice, and you can hide this anywhere. Heck, you could have this right here be your main level and have this secret entrance right here to some evil lair. It'd be an best entrance to a secret lair ever. Like it just period. So yeah, that's the end of this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this elevator. Put it in your house somewhere, make a secret base, I don't know. Just have fun with this elevator, and I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure to drop a like on it, as I said at the beginning. Leave a comment, let me know what you think if you want. I like feedback. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. I'm gonna go ride this elevator. I'm gonna ride this for like 5 hours now. This is so fun. Look down. Yeah. Went to the wall. Yeah. All right. Goodbye.